I'm Jacob Hornberger, Libertarian Party candidate for president. Among the biggest mistakes that this country has ever made was the adoption of Social Security. We need to get rid of this program, and we need to do it immediately and without hesitation. It is a socialist program. We all know that socialism has proven to be the bane of mankind. The concept for Social Security originated among socialists in Germany in the late 1800s. It was imported into the United States by leftist progressives and ultimately adopted as the crown jewel of America's welfare state in the 1930s. Seniors have convinced themselves that they put money into a retirement account throughout their work lives. It's just not true. Social Security has been a welfare state program from the very beginning. Oh, sure, people have paid taxes during their work lives, income taxes, FICA taxes, excise taxes, all sorts of taxes. But all that tax revenue was spent in the same year that it was gathered. It was spent on things, for example, like the invasions and occupations of Iraq and Afghanistan. From the very beginning, Social Security has been nothing more than a welfare state program. That's why you can't leave it to your heirs upon your death. It's just a welfare program like food stamps and public housing and corporate bailouts. It is one of the worst government programs in history. It has destroyed people's faith and freedom. It has destroyed family values. And it has created a mindset of dependency among American seniors who are honestly convinced that they would be dying in the streets if it weren't for this socialist program. Americans live without Social Security for more than a century because our American ancestors wanted nothing to do with socialism. And now that it's been brought into existence, people are dependent on it just like a political heroin or a narcotic, convinced that they would be dying in the streets if they didn't have it. Nonsense. We need to recapture a faith in freedom in ourselves and others, a faith in God, and relinquish this faith in the coercive apparatus of Caesar to force people to be good and caring to others. There is no care or compassion with a system that depends on the IRS and federal bureaucracies to seize people's income and give it to others. And it's an intergenerational war. That's one of the things we don't like to confront in this country. That you've got seniors waging war against their children and the friends of their children and their generations, where they're using the IRS to seize money from young people and to fund the retirement of older people or their grandchildren. There is no way to reconcile this with the genuine principles of a free society and a humane society. These kind of wars only destroy society, and this particular program has destroyed family values and destroyed faith and freedom. We could get rid of this program today and everybody would be fine. Some seniors don't even need the money. They are sufficiently wealthy. Others might have to go to work, even part-time, to supplement their income. There's nothing wrong with that. I see seniors in the workplace all the time, including me. Being in the workplace keeps people young. It keeps you interacting with young people as compared to, sitting in the dark corner of your living room waiting for your Social Security check to arrive. Now, there are truly needy people in the cancer ward, maybe don't even have children or have children that won't help them out, which is very unlikely. But what do we do in that case? We depend on the voluntary care and compassion that comes from the willing hearts of individuals. This is what we need to recapture, a faith in ourselves and others, a faith in God. We have neighborhood groups, we have family members, cousins, aunts, uncles, and so forth, nephews, nieces, children. We have church groups, neighborhood groups, charitable foundations, all on a voluntary basis. That's what we need to recapture in this country. We need to get rid of the socialism and restore a faith in liberty. It would go a long way to restoring freedom, peace, prosperity, and harmony with the people of the world to get rid of this socialist program. I'm Jacob Hornberger, Libertarian Party candidate for president.